Okay, sorry about that. Evidently I chat too much, so we have to do a phase 2 of this. So very quickly, we're going to do a third slide. I just wanted to show you some other options. So when you're comparing information or you're using chunks of information and contrasting or whatever, there are different layouts for slides which you can sort of fit more information into. So let me scroll back up to the top here. Um, And as you hover over them again, they'll show you. So it's really simple to see how you lay things out. I want to do a slide that tells why we like IMT, and I have 3 different reasons. So maybe a slide like this might be the best for me to use. And again, I'm just going to go back to our method of cutting and pasting. Oh shoot. Good thing I have a little back button. All right, and we'll put that one in here. And then this is my title slide. It will come up 1. And then my first reason that we like IMT so much is we make friends. Judah's made lots of friends in this class. He loves it. So I want this a little darker. Now I don't really have a title for this, so I'm just going to leave that part blank. So I don't really want this icon does not resemble making friends. So this is where we get a chance to use some of our things. Now we've already seen the boy character, right? So let's use the girl character. She's going to stand, wave, point, sad, happy. Let's do something a little bit goofy. She's happy. So, yay, I'm happy I made friends. And same thing as everything else. We can change the size of her. And because this is so simple, really like hover over things and we can change her pose. We can swap her out for somebody different. You really have lots of options. So our second reason we love IMT so much is, I'm going to take this one out. Oops, sorry. Back to our thing here. We use technology. Now I forgot a period. Now I know these are a little bit cheesy and probably you would want to use much more information and you can. So we'll switch this one out. Now we can go down to our props and scroll through our props. I'm pretty sure there's like a little computer. Here, we can use this guy. Little iPhone in here. And we can make him a little smaller too. Let's use an outshine our little girl. And our third reason, we learn cool stuff. We'll throw that in there. We'll swap this out for something. What cool stuff are we going to learn? We'll use a little graph. Now, I mean, you really can use anything you want. I'm just trying to hurry us along so we can see more stuff. So now, as you can look down here, we can see that plain text is that one. When we're looking at 4, as I'm hovering over it, you can see all 4. We've got the circle, we've got the text, we've got the text. This is the one I took out. And this is our happy lady. Here we've got text and text. Oh, we've got a little extra icon in there. I'm not sure it'll matter. And so you can see this guy is showing up somewhere funny. Where is he supposed to be? He's supposed to be over here. So this is actually kind of a cool thing. So we know that he's supposed to be over here covering up this little coffee cup, right? For some reason it glitched over. So all I need to do is take this little bar and scroll it right over here. Now, we can see that that little iPhone is going to be right here into the very end of our slides. Now, if something disappears before the end, this is all you have to do is just click on it and make sure that sometimes this bar gets moved, and make sure it's extended to the end. So we want to take a quick look and make sure we've got everything where we want it to be. Perfect. And we probably don't even need those 8 seconds. All right, so let's see. Looking at my notes, I wanted, I think, to do one more slide that I didn't write down. So we'll just take a quick look at what it said. Oh, my favorite things about IMT are, okay, so maybe one more. And then we'll just give us a sense of what else we can do with all of this before we just kind of polish it up. Here's one where we can use images. So another cool, just really quickly take that one out, put this one in. Now we can click on these images, we can select an image, we can edit all these things. So if I want to say my favorite thing is Dimension U, I just actually, honestly, I just downloaded this onto my laptop, like onto my desktop from the computer, and then uploaded it into, right here, into the database of Pow Toon and use that. So it's kind of an awesome way to, it's super simple. It's super easy to do. And you can use whatever's on your computer or on the internet. You can even search the internet through Pow Toon and can play with that. You guys are all pretty smart. I probably don't even need to explain that to you. You've got it already, I'm sure. Okay. So we're going to move that over because it's obviously in the way. And we'll upload another one. And there's our 3D world, which I actually got off the internet as well. A little bit surprising, but kind of cool. I'm just going to type this in because I know I'm not going to make this spelling mistake. All right, apply. There. I'm going to center that one over here a little bit more just so that it doesn't look goofy. All right, so just in an effort not to make this too long, really quickly, we're going to throw in some more transactions just for the fun of it. Now, these, if you are doing different ones of these interludes can be good for different things, right? Like some of the bigger breaks are good for when you're changing more topics, and some of them are easier just for quick transitions between things. You guys can quickly play with that. And so you can add shapes like you saw Judah adding arrows. Those just get drug over. And same thing, you can make the size bigger or smaller and they'll come in the action button. So you kind of got to decide as you add things, if you add them in the order that you want to see them, you're way better off because it's way easier to sort of do one thing at a time. So really quickly, we're going to go back to our very first slide. We're going to make sure we have what we want, and you can always now make sure that you have it. Make sure you read it out loud so that you've got enough time. Then you really understand what you're doing. Right? And like I said before, as you're going along the way, see, there we go. We can edit that a bit. Now, this is probably not the best way to leave a presentation where you always want to kind of have a conclusion, but I've only got a few more minutes, so I wanted just to show you guys a few more things quick before we are done. So I did save it. I'm going back to the beginning. I have to remember how to do this. You can add sound to your video. Now you can do a voiceover track, which they've changed a few of these things. The last time I was in here, it was a bit different. You needed the Pro for this. But you guys can play with it. Maybe it's different now. The soundtrack is sort of the standard one, and all these ones in green are the ones that you can use. So, and the nice part is you can listen to it. And it kind of tells you like the mood of the song too. Right, which is kind of fun. And that's one we've seen and heard already. So it's fun, right? There's a lot you can't use, but there is a lot that you can use. So now if we apply that to our Pow Toon, we should be able to, oops, sorry. We should be able to see it as we play. No, okay, we'll try again. Doesn't really matter which one we use, I guess. It's just more to soundtrack. Sorry, I must have clicked the wrong thing. Oh, I didn't click apply. See, there you go. Okay, so we want to apply, add and apply that to. So now we can see this little zippy thing in here. We can see that we have our music is in. And we'll save it again. Okay, so now when we publish it as a slideshow, this is the other disadvantage of not having the premium, is that we actually are publishing it to the internet. When you have your own account, you don't actually, you can just privately publish it, but we're just pretty much sending it to Miss Mac anyway, so you just want to be careful of your personal information in there. Don't talk about yourself too much, right? So that you're not. And now we have our
created using Pow Toon.
all right, and that's basically it. So I hope that was helpful.